Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Tommy. He was an adventurous soul who loved exploring new places. One sunny day, he found himself on a small boat, floating gently on the calm sea. Tommy had never been on a boat before, and the wind was so strong that it pushed him far, far away from the shore. Before he knew it, the boat had carried him to a small, mysterious island. The island was lush and green, with tall palm trees and colorful flowers. It looked like a paradise, but Tommy soon realized he was all alone and he didn't know how to get back home. As the sun began to set, Tommy knew he needed a safe place to spend the night. He found a cozy spot under a big palm tree and used leaves to make a bed. With his teddy bear, Mr. Cuddles, by his side, he tried to sleep, even though he felt a little scared. During the night, he heard strange sounds, the chirping of crickets, the croak of frogs, and the soft whisper of the wind through the trees. The island was alive with nighttime activity, but Tommy missed the comforting sounds of home. The next morning, Tommy woke up determined to find a way off the island. He set off on a journey to explore. He discovered fresh water in a stream, so he knew he wouldn't go thirsty. He also found some fruits and berries that looked safe to eat, so he wouldn't go hungry. As he walked along the sandy beach, he saw something unusual, a message in a bottle. It was a note from another kid named Lily, who had been on the island before. She said she had built a raft to escape but didn't know how to finish it. Tommy felt a glimmer of hope. Maybe he could build a raft too. Tommy collected driftwood and vines, just like Lily had mentioned in her note. He worked hard, putting everything together as best as he could. He even made a flag out of leaves, just like a pirate ship. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing day, Tommy's raft started to take shape. He thought about what he had learned at home and remembered some simple knots his grandpa had taught him. Those knots helped keep the driftwood together on his raft. One sunny day, with his raft complete, Tommy decided it was time to set sail. He said goodbye to the island, thanked Lily's note for its help, and pushed his raft into the water. With a paddle he had made from a long stick, he began to row away from the island. At first, the sea was a bit rough, and Tommy felt a little scared. But he remembered to stay calm, just like he had learned from his dad. He paddled with all his might, and slowly but surely, the island got smaller and smaller in the distance. After what felt like a very long time, Tommy saw a boat in the distance. He waved his arms and shouted for help. The people on the boat saw him and came to his rescue. They were kind fishermen who took him back to the shore. When he reached home, his family and friends were overjoyed to see him. They had been so worried, but they were also very proud of Tommy's courage and resourcefulness. Tommy's island adventure became a famous story in the village, inspiring others to be brave and resourceful too. Tommy knew that the island had been a challenge, but it had also been a place of learning and discovery. And he learned that even in the toughest situations, you can find a way to overcome them if you stay brave and never give up.